Hello everyone, Geezer here. I'm back up on top of the hill from the house where the neighbor cut them big trees down for me a couple weeks ago. Continuing the cleanup, I got 3 or 4 pretty good sized chunks down here and a couple of big branches to pull up. And around here I got several small and medium sized branches that I'll drag out of here today, or try to. They'll be good for firewood. Ain't good for nothing else, but they'll be good for firewood. And then some of these broken branches around here, if I can get to them. If not, so it's just still cleanup. Let me show you what we got down over the hill here. I don't think they'll be too hard to get up the hill. Maybe they will. Usually what I think will be easy turns out to be a real all-day pain in the neck. But I got 3 or 4 pretty good sized chunks right down in there. And then over here we got 2 or 3, maybe 4 pretty good sized branches that came off this tree that fell down, and I can drag them out of there. So, and then up here we got, I guess if I back out before you can tell, we got several pieces around up in here that need to come out. So all in all, there's plenty to do. And I'm getting a pretty good sized pile over there by where the mule is. I don't guess you can see it, but I'll show you later. So I'm just trying to get them all gathered up there by the end of the trail in a big pile or two, and then see what I need to get them drug out of here. Maybe I need to bring the truck up in the trailer or whatever. I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. But I'll get the rigging set up here, and then I'll bring you back. All right, gang, I'm back. I took my flannel off a little while ago and left the microphone on the panel, so I'll redo this section. Anyway, I got the choker cable around the log down there. Around the log that's a little farther down the hill than the front log. And I'm going to try and pull the back log up even with the front log, or close to. Then redo the choke around both of them, see if I can pull them up. And I got the line is secured to the load, and I got one pulley, so we got a 3-to-1 down there. And up here we got it hooked to this old tree here. The bottom one's just a change of direction, and the top one's part of the 3-to-1. So I got it hooked up to the mule over there. So we'll go pull and see if I can get it up even with that front log. I'll zoom you in a little bit, you can see better. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pull. I'm trying to remember when I take flannels off in the future to check for the microphone. Alright, that pulled pretty easy. I better go back and see where it's at. I don't want to get too far past that front one. So I want to try and bring them both up together if I can. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? I think that's just about right. I'll go shut off the mule and come down here and redo the choker cable. Okay, I think it's all hooked up and ready to go. We're going to find out. I'll go shorten up the rope a little bit and rehook it to the mule, and we'll give it a try. All right, rope shortened, rehooked up. Let's give her a little pull and see what happens. Better go see what's going on before I get too far away here. Felt like it moved, but they both came, but now they're right up to where that stump is. That's going to be an issue, I'll bet. If it rolls over, it'll get hung up on this tree. So I guess all I can do is go try and pull it. See if we can get it to bounce over that stump. Well, I think something happened because I was able to go quite a ways here. I didn't feel any major resistance, so I'm coming back to look. It's taking me longer each time because I'm farther away on the mule. All right, they both came past that stump. Good deal. Well, that was pretty sweet that they both came across that stump. Now, trees right here. So we'll try and pull a little more, get it up here a little more on the flat so it don't slide back down the hill. Let's see what we can do with it. And then, see if we can get that other one down there. Get him up here. Get them up here to the flat ground and then get enough of them up here. Then I can haul them down to the other pile where I had the mule parked. Sweet, I'm glad that came over the stump. See if I can get a peek here through the bushes, if that's close to the tree now or not. I know you guys can tell if you could answer me. Let's see. Am I going to have to walk all the way back out there to see? Pretty near. Oh no, I can see the ends. They're close enough. Close enough for now. So we'll back up and put some slack in the rope and then see what happens. Alright, I think that'll do. Just about out of backing room anyway. I managed to do that without running over the rope. That's pretty impressive. See what we got here. I want to go with that next log laying there in the ground or go for that big branch hanging from the overhead stuff there, maybe, and get that knocked out. I'll go down there and look. Doesn't matter which order I take them in, I don't guess. Alright. I'll bring you back when I get down there and figure it out. Okay, I decided to go with these two pieces laying there about halfway down the hill. And there's one more big piece behind them, and then a couple of hanging branches back there to get. So I'm going to try these two first. I got them hooked together with the choker cable, so we'll see if I can get them pulled up the hill here. Stand by. All right, I went up and shortened the rope and hooked it back to the mule. There it is, I think. Yes. I'll go see if I can give it a little pull and see if it'll come up the hill. Wow, oh, holy cow. About to have a man down situation here. Alright, feels like something's pulling. Let's see. Pull on up here a ways. Oh, went a long ways. Let's see. Right there at the stump. Sweet. Both pieces are still attached, so I'll go pull some more, see if we can pull them on up here. Looking good. Would be looking better if I moved you around where you could see, huh? There's the end right there. So, let's see if we can get them pulled on up here with the others. Must have bounced over something. Maybe that stump. I could feel a jerk. Then it went quite a ways more. So it ought to be about to where I need it. What do you think? Well, you'll want to stop there. It must be back up and put some slack in the ropes. We must have hit pulleys. Slack in the rope, and they didn't slide off the hill. Good deal. All right. I will bring you back when I figure out the next step. All right, I hooked the choker cable up to 2 more hunks of wood down there. One's kind of long, but they're kind of light, I think. So I didn't even bother to put a pulley on her. I think a direct pull is going to get them, so it's just a plain old 1-to-1. And we'll see if they'll come up the hill. I already shortened the rope, hooked it up to the mule, took the slack out. Everything seems to be a go. So I'll go try and drive the mule, see if it'll pull them 2 pieces on up the hill. Well, that was a sudden stop. I'd say one or both of them pieces got stuck on something. Let me come back up there and take a look. It's all the way up. That's why a sudden stop. Sweet. I'm looking all around. They're right here in front of me, for crying out loud. There they are, right there. Here's why the sudden stop. The knot in the rope hit the pulley. All right. Another success. Okay, gang. I'm going to try one more on a direct pull. It's that big one there that goes, I don't know how tall it is. It goes off in the brush up there in the tree. I can't see. So I just put the choker cable down there. And no pulley, just do a direct pull, and we'll see what it does. We'll see if it comes up the hill. I already put tension on the cable, got everything ready, mule's warmed up. I'm going to go jump in and pull and see what happens. Trying to remember that this is a direct pull, so I don't have to drive as far as I did with the 3-to-1. That's where I went wrong last time. I was thinking, boy, it didn't go very far, but didn't have the 3-to-1 on, so I don't have to go 3 times as far. Uh-oh. I don't know if something broke or something broke loose. But I had a bumpy ride there for a second. So I'm going to come back and take a look. Maybe it pulled up where it was stuck in the ground and restuck or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, it did come. It's not coming out of the tree bushes up there, is it? Aha! I see. There it is. Stuck up in there. All right, now that I know it's stuck up in the top and everything's good, I'll just give it more gas. So I always tell my neighbor when he's driving, more gas. Uh-oh. Somebody's shooting. Pretty common around here to hear gunshots. Alright, something came. Something came. Now it wants to stop me again, so I'll go back and look. Well, it became a good chunk this time. Yes, we are. Let's see what we got going on here. There it is. Ain't as big as I thought, but it's here. And I pulled that other one out a little bit that was in the top so we can get it. It's kind of going up under this big one here, so it's probably going to be as far as I can get it. So I think what we'll do is put some slack in the rope, disconnect all this stuff, and take a break and have a snack. I'm kind of hungry. It's about 12 o'clock anyway, but it's right down in the pile here, so that should be good. See you in a bit. Alright, gang, I'm back. I think this is going to be the last pull of the day. I'm getting kind of tired, and it's after 12. It's about 12:30, I guess. And till I get everything picked up and put away and stuff, it'll be time to get the dog out, back out of the house, take her for a walk, and call it a day. But at any rate, this time I hooked up to that one big branch there that goes up the tree. It ain't that big, but it's pretty good size. And I just use a strap instead of the choker cable, towing strap, and I hooked 2 or 3 other littler branches that were laying right there to it all. And let's see if we can pull them all up here on one swift pull. I think we can. It's been working so far on the other 2 pulls, so we'll just bring it on up here and see what we can do with it. Here we go. I already took all the slack out of the rope, so as soon as I walk back up here to the mule, it's already running. We'll be able to pull and see what happens. That's coming. Well, maybe it's all the way there. Something stopped me. Let's see what we done got. Nope, it ain't all the way there, but what did it hang up on? Let's see if we can see what's going on here and figure it out. Oh, there it is. It's hung up on the other logs, I think. Yeah. I don't know if we can bring that on around or not. Oh, it's caught in the fork of that branch. That's what it is. I see now. Oh, wait, it's coming out. There it is. All right. Need a cigar. Yeah. It may pull on up now a little. Okay. What's it hung up on now? I pulled it down there because it might spring over and knock me down and crush me. So I'll push. Yeah, piece of grapevine here. Ah! Hey? Stupid grapevines. Alright. It seemed like it might have been the knot hitting the pulley in the tree there. Didn't want it suddenly stopped. So wherever it is, if it won't slide off the hill, edge of the hill, we're going to leave it, I think. Some of the stuff I think we'll have to haul all the way to the back. We'll just cut it to length and put it in the woodshed as we go by, because it's not going to be used this winter. It's going to be used to change my system. My woodshed's got 3 bays. The middle bay has pieces of scrub, odd stuff that I use to fill in at the front. The other 2 bays have 29-inch long pieces. Well, I've been working off both of them in the winters, but this winter I changed the plan. I just worked out of one, and it completely emptied it. And it holds 7.07 cords, so I use about 7 cords a winter. So now I'll fill that one up this year, and I'll use the other one come winter. So every other year, I'll switch back and forth. So here we are for today. Got them up here, and I believe we're going to call it quits for today. So, hey, been a good morning, early afternoon. Back's getting sore. So I think we'll go do a couple things around the house, let the dog out, go for a walk, and call it a day. Friday, 0600. I'll see you. See ya.